Hi, 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 hi. Hi, you. Yes, you. Don't scroll. Please don't scroll away. If you are a dad, a mom, single or otherwise, a grandpa, a grandma, an auntie, an uncle, an aspiring parent, an adoptive parent, a caretaker, a anyone who is within the parenting space at whatever stage, whether you are expectant, whether you have just had a baby, whether you are in the throes of teenagehood with your kids, or even later stages of life where you are a 90-year-old mama with 11 adult children, then this is for you. Karibu and welcome to the Transparent Parenting Podcast. My name is Bella, and no, I am not the 90-year-old with 11 adult kids and a world of wisdom. I am, in fact, a very new mom. I am navigating toddlerhood as we speak. And I wanted to be here in this space and create this space for other parents because as my husband and I embarked on this parenting journey, we realized we had no idea what we were doing. We are much older parents, so we thought we would have it down pat, where it's like, yeah, we've lived our lives, we kind of know what we're doing, but then realized very quickly that we did not. And the more we asked and inquired with other people that were parenting, it became very apparent that we are all making this up as we go, which is not a bad thing. But I thought that we could do it together because some are better off in some areas, some people are farther ahead in some areas, and I just wanted to bring some of the topics of conversation to the surface. I wanted to bring them to a space where we can all just come together and figure this thing out, and admit to one another, hey, I don't know what I'm doing, but we can figure it out together. Yes, I am on many WhatsApp groups, parenting groups, by the way. But as those go, sometimes you'll have one person posting a topic and then it gets lost in the middle of Mrs. Karaoke deciding to sell some eggs, and then another inquiry comes in, and then you're like, hang on, did anyone ever really answer that question? And then sometimes, you can have 1,000 people on a WhatsApp group and there's sometimes just silence. And I was like, nah, let's create a fun, safe space where we can all be transparent about our parenting journey, because there's some topics that we just need to hold hands together and navigate, whether it be just how to raise your teenagers in this day and age of AI and screens, whether it be how do I teach my kids about money in the day and age of Bitcoin and crypto. As we embarked on our journey, we realized that our parents or anyone around that area had parented in a different season, especially in the early years. What it looked like for them preparing us for careers in the future was, hey, you can be a teacher, you can be an engineer, you can be a doctor. What does that look like in the day and age of AI? Where we are being told every day, these particular careers are now going to be made redundant in the next 10 years. So how do you best equip your child for the future and make sure that, come the time they are or have a competitive edge? So there's all these different things that we wanted to talk about. Succession planning. Have you thought about your will? What happens if you're not there or your partner's not there? How do you set your child up in such a way that they are not suffering or inconvenienced in any way by a loss? So there's all these different things that we want to embark on a journey and hopefully open up the conversation. Again, disclaimer, major disclaimer, is that I am not a parenting expert. That's the name, transparent parenting. I'm actually just saying, hey, let's create a space where we can all talk and discuss topics about, hey, how is everyone else doing this? Hey, how can we figure this out? How can we best equip our children? And again, it is open to everybody. I specifically not calling this a mommy podcast, not that there's anything wrong with those, or a daddy podcast. This is a parenting podcast. And I think I kind of covered all the groups. Sometimes it's caretakers. Sometimes you've adopted kids. Sometimes, your grandparents who have been left to look after children, or aunts and uncles who want to know how to better, help with parenting your nephews and nieces. And even if you're just curious and you want to know what this is all about and you want to hang out, karibu, welcome. You are most welcome into this space. It is a transparent space. We're a community of parents just trying to figure this thing out together. So, regardless of which stage of parenting you're in, or whatever capacity that you are parenting in or as, I guess, from caretaker to auntie, uncle, I named them all. I just want to invite you to join us in this community, in this space of us being authentic, vulnerable, and just learning together. In fact, I am here to learn. I am here to learn as much as I can from you guys, and where I can, I would like to share what I've been able to discover along the way. Whatever experts, whatever other parents we can bring along for the journey, you are most welcome. We are going to be posting every Wednesday, hump day, yeah, when you have had 2 days of the start of your week and you've got 2 more days to the weekend. We feel this is the best place for you just to take a breather, grab a chai, grab an uji, grab a water, whatever it is that relaxes you, and listen in with us. Karibuni sana. Thank you.